Good morning. We've slept quite late. I had just the best sleep and it's about 7:30 in the morning. There's very few people up yet and I've just come down just to have another look. We were down here last night and look at this. Oh my gosh, I was just walking along this bit and around the corner as I come to here, this big roo. You probably can't see him, but I did click a few photos. He's just down there now. And he stopped on the path and I stopped on the path. And then I stepped off the path and he went along. I'm around the bend now and there's a lot of smoke from fires, but it is still just as beautiful. And there's campgrounds all along here that if you wanted to walk a tent in, you truly would be on your own. And so much more firewood down this bit than where we were. We bought our own firewood. We always do because it's National Park. We had the most, well, I had the most perfect sleep. And we slept in quite late for us. But John spent the night arguing with the possum over the rubbish that we left outside. I slept through it all, but we'd left our rubbish sitting here and he could hear a noise. And when he got up, where was it, John?
Everywhere, all over here. Just sitting.
So he cleaned it all up. So no, he hasn't. He did sleep in later than normal though, but he has a newfound appreciation for possums.
I'm going to find that possum and wake him up.
Apart from that, absolutely beautiful. There was little wallabies eating through around the campsite, and I think tonight, because it's not the weekend, a lot of people have already left, and tonight we might have this place pretty much to ourselves. But we've never been in this part of the park, so we're keen to explore and we'll take you along for the ride. Okay. I picked the road to Guthega and I've done it to John again. It's not the main road, it's some random dirt road. It's very beautiful, but he has to concentrate on the driving. We have just followed the signs from the campground to Guthega. It said it was 14 k's. The road's a little bit rough, but really nothing compared to other places. And this is Guthega. It has a big dam and it looks beautiful down there. And it's really, there's a chairlift up there and people obviously park. It's also the start of the Illawarra walking track, which is supposed to be beautiful, and it takes you all the way around to Perisher, and it's something that I would love to do, but today's not the day. This is kind of the end of the road. There's a sign at the end saying that they're doing maintenance and you can't park at the end car park, so we'll probably turn around to go right. And well, a lot of traffic considering there's not much up here. If you go right, he said it's going to be just beautiful, so we might give that a go if John's amicable. Well, we've taken the connecting road from Guthega through down to Smiggen Holes. It's very pretty. We're the only car here. Look at the car park. And then there's us. But we wanted to have a look. And we're going to try and figure out if we can go from here to Perisher or if we need to go back. And that is why we are parked in front of the very big sign, which is no help to us because it's only the ski runs and that's it. So John's on the phone in the car, not impressed, but it looks like so much fun here. I've only been to Selwyn in the snow and once we drove into Perisher, but like there's chairlifts everywhere, and imagine staying there and you wake up and it's all white. Amazing. You gotta love Australia. Like what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we were on the other side of this national park and it was completely different. And it's not the amount of kilometers, it's actually the altitude. The difference in altitude that you travel changes the environment so much here. And I just really like it. While it's really sad to see all the dieback of the trees, and I don't know what the story is, it definitely makes it distinctive and just so different. All right, I'll let you know where we end up next time. We were just driving along to go to the lookout at Charlotte's Pass and we saw a food sign. So we've stopped to come in and see if we can get something to eat. This is Charlotte's Pass, we think. We haven't actually seen a sign yet. But here we go. Here we are, we're at Charlotte's Pass at the top and we're going to the lookout. Here we are. What do you think, Mr. Hal?
It's mountains and trees.
He just loves it, really. He just wouldn't let me know. Look at your face, you bugger. This is beautiful. Now, Mt Kosciuszko is that peak over there.
Somewhere.
I can't line it up very good on the screen, but Mt Kosciuszko's there. And this road down here, from that building, there's the road. You can actually walk from here to what they call the junction. There's a big toilet there. You go past a beautiful hut and then you take a right and you join the Mt Kosciuszko summit walk. And that's the way. If the chairlifts from Thredbo are quite expensive, it's a bit longer walk, but it's nice and gradual. It's easier than doing it from Thredbo. So we're in the car park at Charlotte's Pass, and when you come up it's a big loop so you can return, and the toilets are just there. And this is where I was saying you can walk to Mt Kosciuszko along the summit walk. It's 3 hours one way, and this will take you along and get you there, and then you don't use the chairlift. Hi, we're packing up now and it's just very beautiful. But I wanted to show you, we're drying out the mat because it was so dewy last night, and we've lived here for 2 days and we've had no problem at all with sand in the van, and it's just a bit sandy underfoot. But since this morning for about the last hour, look at the sand tripsing in the van. You wonder sometimes if it's worth putting the flooring out, but in this sort of environment it makes a big difference. It's such a beautiful day. I can't wait to see what we find on the way home. But if we don't find anything, I don't know where we'll end up next week, but I'll see you on the other side.